Hi and welcome to TTN Info TVSK channel. My name is Syed. Here I am with the latest news for 12th November 2023. Saudi Crown Prince says Israel bears responsibility for crimes against Palestinians in Gaza. Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman said Israel bears responsibility for the crimes committed against Palestinian people, reiterating calls for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza during his opening remark at the Arab Islamic Summit on Saturday. The Saudi Crown Prince stressed the kingdom's unequivocal rejection of the continued Israeli aggression in Gaza and the forced displacement of residents. Saudi Foreign Minister holds preparatory meeting ahead of OIC summit. Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan on Friday chaired a preparatory meeting in Riyadh. The Foreign Ministry of Organization of Islamic Cooperation countries participating in its 8th extraordinary summit this weekend, Saudi presidency reported. Attacks on Gaza civilians and facilities are unjustifiable. Prince Bandar bin Abdullah bin Farhan, the Saudi Ministry of Culture, denounced the ongoing unjustifiable attacks on civilian and public facilities in Gaza at the 42nd section of UNESCO General Conference in Paris. We strongly condemn the continuous attack on civilians and the destruction of schools, hospitals and cultural properties in the Gaza Strip and the occupied Palestinian territories, the ministry said at the conference on Friday. Saudi ambassador and other Arab envoys discussed Gaza conflict with Speaker of Irish Parliament. Saudi Arabia's ambassador to Ireland, Nail Al-Jubair, and other Arab envoys to the country met the Speaker of the Irish Parliament, Sian O'Fergal, the Saudi presidency reported on Friday. Leaders thanked Kingdom for hosting first Saudi African summit to boost ties and promote stability. Leaders from more than 50 countries gathered in Saudi capital Riyadh on Friday for the first Saudi African summit. The one-day event aimed to further develop relations and cooperation between the kingdom and nations in Africa and promote strategic partnership. Tensions running high at New England campus over protest around Israel-Hamas war. Administrator of MIT suspended a number of students Thursday from the prestigious technology school after Israel's Hamas war. Protesters took over a prominent building for much of the day and then some refused to leave by a set deadline. It was far from the only disruption at college campus in recent days over the war. Brandeis University banned a pro-Palestinian student group this week while nearly 24 students were arrested over a protest at Brown University. On Friday, Columbia University announced it was suspending Students for Justice in Palestine and Jewish Voice for Peace as official student groups through the end of the term. It accused both of repeatedly violating campus policies, including an unauthorized event Thursday. France Macron urges Israel to stop bombing Gaza. Israel must stop bombing Gaza and killing civilians, French President Emmanuel Macron told the BBC in an interview published late on Friday. Macron said there was no justification for the bombing and saying a ceasefire would benefit Israel. He said that France clearly condemned the terrorist action of Hamas, but that while recognizing Israel's rights to protect itself, we do urge them to stop this bombing in Gaza. Pro-Palestinian march organizers say it will be one of UK's biggest ever protests. More than 500,000 people are expected to take part in what the organizer of a pro-Palestinian march believe will be England's largest mass protest in London on Saturday. Bin Jamal, the director of the Palestine Solidarity Campaign, one of the march organizers, says he expects people to be travelling from all over the UK to march from Park Lane toward the US Embassy in southwestern London, The Guardian reported on Friday. Pakistan spy chief extension for purpose of policy continuity. Prime Minister Anwarullah Kakar said that the term of the head of Pakistan main intelligence agency, the Inter-Service Intelligence, has been extended to preserve continuity of policy at a time when the country is facing increasingly militant attack. This is the first time a Pakistani official has publicly commented on the extension of General Nadim Anjum, Director General of the ISI, who was due to retire late this month. The military has not yet announced Anjum extension formally, but there has been a week-long speculation in Pakistan media that it had been granted. Air India AIE agent answer passenger query in 4 languages. Indian airline Air India has become the first airline in the world to provide artificial intelligence agent service. According to Times of India, Air India has successfully installed a virtual AI agent named Maharaja. Tata Sons owned Air India tested this AI agent in March this year. This artificial intelligence agent can answer more than 6,000 questions a day in 4 languages. After its launch, Air India Maharaja AI agent has answered nearly 5 lakh questions. This AI agent is built from the Azure Open AI service. This artificial intelligence agent is capable of responding to more than 1,300 passenger issues including flight status, baggage allowance, flight schedule changes, refund, check-in, etc. Air India Maharaja agent currently operates in 4 languages including Hindi, English, French and German. Bangladesh Prime Minister rejects further pay hike after garment workers protest. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has rejected any further pay hike for protesting garment workers, demanding a nearly triple wage increase after violent clashes with police and factories were ransacked. Bangladesh's 3,500 garment factories account for around 85% of its $55 million in annual export, supplying many of the world's top brands including Levi's, Zara and H&M. North Korea slams Blinken's comment on ties with Moscow. North Korea's Foreign Ministry on Saturday slammed US Secretary of State Antony Blinken's comment on Pyongyang's relation with Moscow, saying the remark would only escalate the dangerous political and military tension on the peninsula. Mr. Blinken was in Seoul earlier this week after attending G7 Foreign Ministry meeting in Japan. He met with South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol and other top officials. Iceland declares state of emergency after a series of powerful earthquakes rocked Reykjanes Peninsula. An Icelandic town near the capital Reykjavik and home to some 4,000 people was evacuated overnight after hundreds of tremors caused fears of volcanic eruption, authorities said November 11. Iceland declared a state of emergency on November 10 after a series of powerful earthquakes rocked the country's southwestern region's peninsula. Indian Supreme Court refuses to entertain plea to frame guidelines for regulation of trading of cryptocurrency. The Supreme Court has refused to entertain a petition seeking a direction to the Centre and other to frame guidelines for regulation of trading and mining of cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are blockchain-based digital or virtual currencies which operate independently of a central bank. Assaduddin Owaisi says Rahul Gandhi is as vindictive as Prime Minister Modi. All India Majlis Ittihad Muslimin President and Hyderabad parliamentarian Assaduddin Owaisi, in a conversation exclusive with The Hindu, spoke about various issues ahead of the assembly election in Telangana on November 30. He spoke about his support for the BRS on ground that regional parties can strengthen marginalized group. Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia out of Tihar jail to meet ailing wife. Former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, who was arrested in the Delhi liquor policy case on March 9, was out of Tihar jail on Saturday for a short furlough of 6 hours to meet his ailing wife. The Delhi police brought the former Deputy Chief Minister to meet his wife as permitted by the Ross Avenue Court on Friday. EAM Jaishankar embarks on 5-day visit to UK. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on Saturday embarked on 5-day visit to the UK with an aim to review various aspects of bilateral ties. It is expected that preparation for British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's possible visit to India in the next few months will figure in his talks in London. With the IMF mission in Pakistan reviewing the progress made on its short-term $3 billion loan facility goals, the performance of the economy during the first quarter of the current fiscal year has come under the spotlight. So far, media reports quoting unnamed Pakistan officials suggest that the technical talks will lead to policy discussion from next week between the two sides have moved smoothly. KP interim CM Azam Khan passes away aged at 89. Caretaker Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Chief Minister Muhammad Azam Khan passed away on Saturday. A hospital spokesperson said he was 89 according to his nephew Muhammad Ahmad. Rahman Medical Complex spokesperson Shabir Shah confirmed the death to Dawn Media. Asad Umar resigned from PTI, completely quits politics. Former Planning Minister Asad Umar, who had resigned as a PTI Secretary General in May following the May 9 riots, on Saturday resigned from the party's basic membership as well as quit politics. In a post on X, he wrote, "After more than 1 decade in public life, I have decided to completely quit politics." That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching TTN Info TVSK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.
Subscribe to the channel and get notified for future bulletins.